Supreme Court Justice Alito, who I heard in the news last week. It was leaked photos of his house. He had outside of it an upside down American flag, which signifies that he believes the election was stolen. That is one of the Supreme Court justices.
Fantastic.
With the upside down flag. I thought that was pretty bad, but they got him again with some hidden camera stuff. Let's see. I'm trying to read about the Alito. Let's see. In a letter to members of Congress, Alito and his wife Martha Ann. That's a white ass name.
Oh yeah,
Martha Ann. Me and my wife Martha Ann. We just gave birth to our daughter, Ann Lay Jolie. JoJo.
Racist white people love having two first names.
Like Ricky Bobby.
Ricky Bobby. Billy Joe. I knew a girl in like middle school or high school with a pigtail, and her name was like Billy Joe or something, and I just thought that was so interesting.
Billy Joe.
I didn't know that was a thing. Billy Joe. He blames it on his wife. He says she was responsible for flying the upside down flag over their home in 2021 and an appeal to heaven flag at their New Jersey beach house last year. Both flags were like those carried by rioters who violently stormed the Capitol, echoing Trump's false claims of election fraud. So he is in solidarity, or his wife is in solidarity. You know, if your husband is a Supreme Court justice, though, like, let's support the movement, but maybe not the public, not the flag part.
Yeah.
Doesn't look great. Martha Ann, I want to see what she looks like. She got to be the whitest person alive.
Yeah, in the video of her conversation, there's a picture of her right here.
Here's my Martha Ann Alito. Here they are. That's a good old white bread Southern boys. Yeah, that election was stolen. Mm-hmm. She got that old lady cut, too.
No disrespect to the queen, but she kind of reminds me of Kathy Bates. Like, if there was a movie about her, Kathy Bates should play her.
I can see that. I see it.
Very good observation, AB.
Who, funny enough, is from Michigan. No, I'm kidding. She's not.
Yeah, she's white.
Thank you for the clarification. Yep,
So
it's verified.
She spoke to Windsor about the flag on another recording made at the dinner, according to an additional edited footage. She said she wanted to fly a religious flag because, quote, I have to look around the lagoon at the pride flag for the next month. An apparent reference to celebratory LGBTQ displays during Pride Month in June.
Don't you just hate seeing gaudy flags by the lagoon?
I sure do, man.
Nothing worse.
Since when have they've invaded our lagoon?
I can't even go out on the lagoon these
Just
days
50
without
years.
being reminded of the queers.
Look what they took from us. 20 years ago, this lagoon was white.
Like I said, lagoon. Yes.
Her husband, apparently her husband asked her not to. He said, oh, please don't put up the flag. But we know who holds,
Yeah, where's the pants?
I believe we call that a cuck. You got cucked out. And then later, what did she strap on? An F you in the A? Got him.
Yo. Damn, you fucking.
That's what happened to the Supreme Court.
Bro. Blasted.
A new strap-on harness.
Judge Alito, I judge you guilty of sodomy.
I can't wait to put it on.
Oh, man.
And that's a crime against God.
It will fit my favorite dildo perfectly.
Martha Ann also imagined making a flag with yellow and orange flames and the Italian word for shame in the center of it. The fuck? She's inventing like new racist shit. She's an innovator. She's an avant-garde, yeah.
Yeah, the last girl could only
in an interview with Rolling Stones, Windsor said she recorded the conversation with Alito and Roberts because the Supreme Court is shrouded in secrecy and they're refusing to submit any accountability in the face of overwhelming evidence of serious ethical breaches. So let's see what happened now. Justice Alito was secretly recorded. Question
I'm going
whether
to give you the blowjob of your life.
question whether compromise between the left and right is possible in a conversation. The conservative justice also heard agreeing with a woman who says the United States should return to a place of godliness. Amen.
Yeah.
The audio was posted Monday on X by liberal filmmaker Lauren Windsor. She said it was recorded at the Supreme Court Historical Society's annual dinner last week. So she went incognito as a Christian fundraiser donor, and she got him good, boy. Here's the recording of it. What's interesting about Alito is like he's not even one of the new ones that Trump picked. This guy's been on the court.
Oh yeah.
And he might be crazier than all of them by the sound of it.
Yeah, it's possible. He might be crazy.
Judge Juan.
Wanted to tell you, my husband wanted to be here, but he had a last minute business thing, and just like make sure that you tell Justice Alito that like he is a fighter and we appreciate him and he has all the grit, and I know it's got to be terrible what you and your family are going through right now, so I'm just so sorry.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
But
She's good.
Yeah.
She's tricky.
Yeah, I think it was important to timestamp there just to show, like, she literally just had to say, hey, my husband said you're great, and that's it. She was in.
But I don't know. She convinced me. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm about to spill my
Raised
guts.
him up.
And I'm sure you don't remember this at all, but what I had asked you about was about the polarization in this country, about like how do we repair that rift, and considering everything that's been going on in the past year, you know, as a Catholic and as someone who like really cherishes my faith, I don't know that we can negotiate with the left in the way that like needs to happen for the polarization to end. I think that it's a matter of like winning.
I think you're probably right. I mean, one side or the other is going to win. I don't know. I mean, there can be a way of working, a way of living together peacefully, but it's difficult, you know, because there are differences on fundamental things that really can't be compromised. So it's not like we're going to split the difference.
And that's what I'm saying. I think that the solution really is like winning the moral argument. Like people in this country who believe in God have got to keep fighting for that to return our country to a place of godliness.
Oh, I agree with you.
Because we look at like the decline of our society.
She's really like I want to hear him talk.
I think we've been too permissive. I understand. No. I understand. Like,
Is that it? I mean, that wasn't too bad, was it? I mean, it's obviously pretty bad. But he said we can work together, although we have fundamental differences, and how are we going to split the difference?
Yeah, I put the quotes here. He basically agreed with her when she said, she said about godly.
Yeah, but he's also just like placating her a little bit. At a fundraiser, you get cornered by some loon.
But she also tried this with Chief Judge Roberts, and he didn't fall for it.
Roberts is a vet. That guy knows what the fuck he's doing. That's interesting. Here's some of the choice quotes. One side or the other is going to win, Alito said. There can be a way of working, a way of living together peacefully, but it's difficult, because there are differences on fundamental things that can't really be compromised. I don't know what those are. Abortion and gay rights. I mean, is that it? Kind of. Windsor told Alito, I think that the solution really is like winning the moral argument. Like the people in this country who believe in God have to keep fighting to keep our country a place of godliness. I agree with you, he said. Yeah. Windsor also spoke to Chief Robert, who rejected a similar argument. When Windsor suggested the court should lead the nation on a Christian path, Robert responded, I don't know if that's true. Legend. And he's a conservative. I mean, he's the Chief Justice. But he's looking more and more like a sane person by comparison to the absolute insanity that is on his side on the court.
I did want to ask you, like, specifically, like, with everything that's going on right now, it just, you know, it's a very tumultuous time in the country, and I'm just curious, like, from your perspective on the court, like, how do we start to repair the polarization?
Well, I mean, the first thing I think is to tell me when the non-tumultuous time has been here. I mean, you look at the
like
court-
145 if
That's
you
smart. I mean, that's a thoughtful answer. I get it. He's doing his thing. He's obviously a lot more thoughtful than the other idiot.
The real juice is from Martha Ann,
Ooh.
his wife, Alito's wife.
Let's see. Alito has rejected calls to step aside for Supreme Court cases involving former President Trump. How is that not a conflict of interest? This man had a flag outside of his fucking house to support the rioters. Golly, these guys are so crooked. And letters to members of Congress, Alito said his wife, Martha Ann, was responsible for flying both an upside-down flag over their home and a swastika.
What?
I'm kidding.
Oh.
An appeal to heaven flag. Same thing. Both those flags were carried by rioters who violently stormed the Capitol. Martha Ann Alito spoke to Windsor about her flag on another recording made at the dinner. According to an additional edited recording the filmmaker posted online, she said she wanted to fly a religious flag because I have to look across the lagoon at the pride flag for the next month. An apparent reference to celebratory LGBTQ+++. Here's the quote. We got it. We got her, ladies and gentlemen.
Pardon my language again, I'm so sorry.
You know what I want? I want a Sacred Heart of Jesus flag because I have to look across the lagoon at the pride flag for the next month.
Exactly.
And he's like, oh, please don't put up a flag. I said, I won't do it because I'm deferring to you. But when you are free of this nonsense, I'm putting it up and I'm going to send them a message every day.
Wait, what does that mean? Because she did put it up. She says, I won't do it. I'm deferring to you. But then it did go up.
Oh,
Like-
well,
Like she took it down.
he was specifically talking about a Sacred Heart of Jesus flag. I don't believe that was one of the.
Okay.
Yeah.
Every week, I'll be changing the flags. There'll be all kinds. I made a flag in my head. This is how I satisfy myself. I made a flag. It's white, and it's yellow and orange flames around it. And in the middle is the word vergogna. Vergogna in Italian means shame.
Dude, anytime... That is that's the most fascist sounding shit ever.
Yeah.
I'm making a new flag with Italian on it that means shame. It represents
And there's
the purity
flames
of the Christian
burning.
white race.
Yeah.
It's going to be a dragon eating a rainbow, and it's going to say Dracaris.
Also,
Yeah.
who satisfies themselves by thinking about flags?
Yeah.
Fascists.
I guess so. Yeah. Yeah. Good
Yeah, this lady's ready, dude. Holy smokes, man.
Vergogna.
I would love to hear them talk like just totally comfortable between them, fly on the wall.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the vile shit they say and believe?
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Vergogna. Vergogna. Shame.
Vergogna.
Shame. You know.
Vergogna, which means death to the Jews in Italian.
Anyway.
Well, I just wanted to let you know, you have a lot of people rooting for you. Thank you so
Psych
much.
bitch!
As some commentators have
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is a vile.
Yeah. Going.
Death to all Jews.
She's a vile little freak. Thank you, Keemstar. In an interview with Rolling Stones, I read that. So that's that. You know, kind of interesting story. We don't really do much politics, but I like talking about it when it comes up.
Alito, you done goofed.
You are leading us in the wrong direction,
You
man.
elitist, Alito.
Oh, I forgot to do this. We're getting a divorce. Me and Eila. New meme drops.
Oh yeah. Just a quick update at the end of the show.
Fresh and Fit is on high alert. Ethan is getting a divorce confirmed. Eila's trainer posted this to Instagram, it looks like.
Yep.
Yeah.
Real.
There she is. She
Told
is-
you should never spoil that Denny's post.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Dougie.
Ducky is so cute in this. Oh my god. Go get it, girl. Yeah, one knee down, hands up.
Oh.
Spread.
That was hardcore.
Ducky, you're so cute. What the fuck? There she is.
Nice.
I am so being left.
So when is the divorce finalized?
I don't know.
Drawn out.
I'm just waiting to be served.
Oh, fucking.
Los Angeles. So there it is. We love Eila. She's out there slaying it. I got to get down there with her, man.